Oh boy. As you can see, it's a rather late trip home today. We had a conflict resolution trainer come to work again today. Kind of went over some different approaches to try and get our managing staff up to a level that can help our company move further down the road and become more successful. But I don't want to talk about work today. I want to talk about where did our childhood go? You know the old adage, it was way better when I was a kid. Life was easier, or things were different, and it was so much greater than it is today. I definitely had one of those moments this week, mostly due to Halloween. So this will be kind of a Halloween rant. Now, don't get me wrong. It was still a fun time. I still enjoyed decorating and dressing up and all that. But, especially here in Utah, maybe this isn't how it is in your town, USA. But in my town, USA, there just aren't any kids trick-or-treating anymore. And I guess that's not fair, because it's not that they're not trick-or-treating, they're just not doing it the way that they used to. Specifically here in Utah, because it's a predominantly Mormon state, they do this thing called trunk or treat. And damn near everybody is Mormon here. There will be pockets in certain cities where there's not a lot of Mormons. But if you were to go down in my town, specifically in Utah County, Spanish Fork, if you were to go down any street, 4 out of 5 are going to be Mormon. Now, they might not be the "how you doing today, neighbor" kind of Mormons that get portrayed typically on television. There's some normal ones. And when I say normal, I mean, you know, they shop on Sundays, or you might see them drop an F-bomb or something like that. You know, they're more normal, where you get the super Mormon-y ones that are like hardline, you know, the uber faithful that take everything that the church teaches to the next level. But that's the community that I'm in. And because of that, for whatever reason, you get all your neighbors who, instead of sending their kids out and walking around the block for a couple of hours, going to the neighbors' houses, the same neighbors that you go to church with, they're all up in arms saying it's not safe. It's not safe. Like, God damn it, yeah, it is. It's safer today, statistically, anywhere in America, not just Utah, but damn near guaranteed in Utah, it's just as safe as anywhere else. The neighbors you go to church with, they're just like you, especially here. But here in Utah, everybody's so afraid to send their kids out. Oh no, they might walk outside of my field of view for like 10 seconds. So how about this? What we'll do is we'll meet at the local church building And in Utah, there's one every goddamn mile. We'll go to that church building and we'll all park in it and we'll set up our cool little Halloween stations in our trunks. And then the kids will only have to walk around to the cars. That way we can keep an eye on our children no matter where they are. They're always within arm's reach. And you know, they won't have to walk around the neighborhood, so we won't have to worry about them getting kidnapped or molested by the same fucking people that y'all are taking candy from in the back of their cars. It's moronic. It's unbelievable. And it's stupid because when you have children that aren't, you know, part of the faith, going to church, they're always invited. Don't get me wrong. My kids, if I wanted to, if I so chose, could go to the event. It's not as if they make you flash your Mormon card and do some secret handshake. Okay, yeah, let these people have some candy too. It's not like that. They're very inclusive. They try to invite and have you be part of the clan, because you know, if you join the church, then you'll be one of us, and we'll love that. We'd love it if you were one of us. Invasion of the body snatchers kind of bullshit. Anyway, so you can go to the trunk or treat. You get all the candy you want, or you can send your kid around town, and maybe 1 in 5 houses they're passing out candy. It's sad. I mean, when I was a kid, you'd be standing in line at every house to get your candy. Here, there might be like 10, 15, 20 minutes between groups of 2 kids. It's just sad, really. The other thing that I have a gripe about is the smell. What do you mean, Scrag? What smell? The smell of a lit candle roasting the inside of a pumpkin. Everything's a goddamn LED nowadays. Oh yeah, it's more environmentally, you know, pure or something like that. Because the carbon dioxide coming off that candle burning, you know, it's wasting our ozone. Global warming. Whatever. But when I was a kid and everybody had a pumpkin sitting on their doorstep with one of those candles burning, that smell, it's your childhood, man. It takes you back. And here, you don't get the smell because everybody's putting these LED flashing bulbs in their candles, or sorry, in their jack-o'-lanterns instead of an actual candle. So I miss that smell. When I was a kid, when you smelled that smell on Halloween night, God. And you get glimpses of it, because me, I use candles. Fuck the ozone layer. But no, I always get taken back, man. Good times, good memories, childhood experiences. Here on Halloween night, it smells just like any other night. There's no difference. There's no memory making, you know, path created in your brain associated with that smell of pumpkins being burnt on the inside.